Hi, it's a beautiful day again. Another fantastic hour to share with you the journey to the Consumers Value Award. 40 days to go to close of the portal. It is our desire to share with you the other categories that are open for voting. Before then, let me remind you that the theme for this year is Beyond Prices, Consumer Trust, Digital Experience, and Brand Accountability. Why are we talking about consumer trust? Every day you go into the market to take a purchasing decision, and what happens? You have issues, you enjoy it. So, what do we want to achieve? We want to ensure that all of us in the marketplace are enjoying the promises made by these brands. So, if you have not been to the portal, you still have another 40 days to go. www.consumersvalueawards.com. That portal, once you get into it, you will click on cast vote. Once you click on cast vote, the next thing you will see will be the categories of brands that are listed. For instance, once you click, you will put in your email because the dialog box will pop up and you put in your email. Once you put in your email, the next thing you are going to see is the result of the email you put in, meaning that you get a mail in your inbox or your spam. Please note, in your inbox or your spam, once you put in your email, just check your inbox. If you don't see it, it's an instant thing. If you don't see it, go to your spam and check your mail. And what happens immediately is that you have a 4-digit number for you to pick and input into the dialog box. That validates that your first vote. After that, you now have the option of doing several other votes on different categories just by putting in your email. So, in our counting or sharing with you of brands that are listed for that badge of honor, today we start with the pasta brands and we are looking at best pasta brand. You probably need to check it out. Golden Penny, Dangote, and Honeywell are the three brands that are listed based on your nomination to qualify for the pasta brand category. I'm sure some of us love these pastas. So why don't you recommend them with just one vote and see what will happen by the time we get to the end of the vote? The next category is Best Bathing Soap. Your nomination gave us this list of Eva, Too Sure, Irish Spring, and Premier Co. Four different bathing soap are contesting for the best bathing soap category, which is a function of your nomination. Then we'll move quickly to the detergent category. Under the detergent category, we have the most used and most preferred detergents: Viva, Good Mama, and Wow. There's a new category again that we want to mention today. It's called fashion and lifestyle category. And in that category, we have the best consumer-friendly skincare brand: Aweni Organic, House of Cocoa, Ajali Handmade Natural, Agai and Esther Cosmetics are listed based on your nomination. Another new category is the corporate social responsibility and sustainability. This is a category that should excite all of us. Let's let them know that they are doing a good job or they are doing it bad, or they can do better. You know, so best CSR initiative by a corporate brand. We have four brands here: the MTN Foundation, Rights Foods Recycling Operations, Nigerian Breweries PLC Partnership for Growth. There is a best philanthropic brand. That's another new category. Aliko Dangote Foundation, Tony Elumelu Foundation, T.Y. Danjuma Foundation, and Faith Foundation. There's a best green energy adoption by a company. Zynos Technology, MTN, Dangote Group, TD Africa, and JMG Technology. There's also this category that is new, courtesy of your nomination. Best Diversity and Inclusive Initiative. There is the Transcorp Hotel, DEI in Leadership. NBC Commitment to Women in Leadership. Nestle Gender Parity Focus, and UBN Equal Opportunity. Also, we have the Consumer Experience and Satisfaction. Best Customer Service Brand. Just by looking, just by experience, across board, MTN, Glo, Dangote Cement, Airtel, NNPC are listed for that badge of honor. And it's yours to cast that vote, because that right is yours to exercise. We have most innovative consumer brand. Techno, Quantum, Be Fresh, LG Electronics. Well, we move into the best loyalty program, which is also a new category under consumer experience and satisfaction. MTN, Momo, Jumia, ShopRite, and SureGift. And we move again to a new category, which is more of government. That is one of the excitement for us in this season. We are enjoying some of the activities of the government agencies. And so you have also requested that we put them on the voting box. Which of these government agencies qualifies to win Best Complaint Resolution Service Award as a badge of honor? We have the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission. We have the NCC, Nigerian Communications Commission, and Public Complaints Commission. Just 3 government agencies are listed in that category. Best Complaint Resolution Services: FCCPC, LCC, and PCC. There's a public sector, clear public sector experience. What are we all experiencing in the public sector? Let's even see if we can encourage these people to do better. On the average, we are getting services. Can we push them to do better? And I say yes. With your votes, I'm sure they will hear, see, and feel our conversation, and they are likely to respond. And they've been responding, but they can do better. We can do better. So the first public sector agency in consumer satisfaction listed here for that best award is National Electricity Regulatory Commission, Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, and of course, NAFDAC is also listed here. Most consumer-friendly regulatory agency, we have the NERC, FCCPC, NCAA, NAFDAC, and National Orientation Agency. For the record, our dreams and aspiration at Brand Exchange, organizers of the Consumers Value Award, is to ensure that we contribute our small quota to the conversation about the consumer rights. That right to be heard, that right for better expression, that right to enjoy a better market. It's our right, and it is our responsibility to call out those brands that are living up to expectations and those that are falling short of that expectation. It is also our right to let them know that they can do better or they should do better. My name is Akonte Ekinen. This is Brand Pulse Unplugged, and it's exactly 40 days to close of the portal. So we look forward to you casting your vote today on www.consumersvalueawards.com. Stay blessed.